In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to make the nose cone for a model rocket. First thing we're going to do is take the circle tool and we're going to draw a circle with a radius of 27/64 of an inch. This allows us a diameter of 23/32, which we need for the socket of the rocket engine, and a 1/16 inch wall all the way around the rocket. Now let me adjust my view a little bit. I'm going to go to my rectangle tool. I'm going to come here. I'm going to go up. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the arc tool. I'm going to draw the shape I want my cone to have. There we go. That looks pretty good. Now I'll go to the offset tool. I will bring this in 1/16 of an inch. Now let me clean this up with the eraser tool. Let me get rid of this so I can see a little bit better. Let me zoom in right here. I've got this one last little bit to get rid of. Don't forget this one. It's kind of small, so it's easy not to see. All right, let me zoom back out. Now I'm going to go to my rectangle tool again. I need to bring this piece down so the socket has parallel sides so the engine will fit into it nicely. So I'm going to come across, then come down. All right, I need to adjust my view a little bit because it's not coming straight down in the blue direction. There we go. And that's about right. And I'm going to get rid of this again, and I need to delete this line right here. There we go. Now I need to make a little nub for the rocket engine to bottom out on. And I'll go to the rectangle tool again. Rotate this up a little bit. I'm going to draw it something like that. Now I'll go to the pencil tool. All right, now back to the eraser tool to clean this up. Right now I'm making the profile of what I want the cone to look like. Let me zoom in to clean that up a little bit. Good. So now this is the profile of what I want my rocket cone to look like. But I'm going to run into a problem when I try to make the cone using the Follow Me tool. I'm going to select the path, go to the Follow Me tool, and now click on the profile. And look what happened. It looks pretty good, except that it's got a hole in the top of it. And that's because Google SketchUp has a hard time making smaller objects. So I'm going to undo that. I'm back to my profile. Let me make it a bit smaller. What I'm going to do is scale this up 10 times, use the Follow Me tool to make the cone, and then I'm going to scale it back down. So I'm going to select the whole thing, and I'm going to go to the Scale tool. I'm going to grab one corner. I'm going to start pulling it. I'm going to type in 10 and hit Enter. And now it just made it 10 times bigger than it was. So now let me try to use the Follow Me tool. I select the path, click on the Follow Me tool, then click my profile, and there we go. It made a nice cone. Now let's go to View, Face Style, and then X-Ray so we can see what's going on there. So that looks pretty good. Notice we see the little nub there, and everything looks good. All right, so now I need to scale it back down. So I'm going to select it again, then go back to the Scale tool. Oops, let me try that again. There we go. I'm going to grab this, I'm going to bring it down, I'm going to type in 0.1, hit Enter, and there we go. Now let's just test this to make sure it's right. It should be the right size, but we always like to double check things. So let me go to my tape measure. I'll measure across. And there we go. It is 23:30 seconds, which is exactly what we wanted for this socket. And that's how we make the cone for a rocket.